What's going on, everyone? My name is Sherwin and we are in the R1T studios. We are actually at the San Bernardino Rivian Adventure Network charging at the moment. And in this video, we're going to be talking about several different things, just some updates on the world of Rivian, the world of Rivian ownership. And I want to be sharing a product with you all that my friend is going to be putting out. So stay tuned for that. But first, I want to talk about what Rivian calls a campaign. And so campaign versus recall or TSB, because Rivian has given me a call a few weeks ago and was like, hey, we need to set you up with an appointment because we need to change your 12-volt battery of this campaign we're doing. And I'm like, another 12-volt battery replacement? Because if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But he was like, wait a minute. Let me check my notes real quick. Oh, we did come out and replace that 12-volt battery already. Okay, so I'm like, all right, well, thank you for calling. He's like, well, we do have another campaign. So he kept using this word campaign. And so I looked it up and checked out some other people's posts. And apparently Rivian is calling campaigns, what they're calling campaigns is like a proactive correction. It's not really a TSB because it doesn't affect many vehicles, I guess. I don't know what the requirements are for a TSB to be created. And it's not really a recall because, again, it's not impacting vehicles, like certain vehicles, if there's a pattern or whatever. It's just precaution, being proactive. So this time they mentioned about some bushings in the around the four wheels or the suspension. I'm not really too familiar. I did find a post on X by Mike. He has a YouTube channel who also does Rivian content, and I think he also has a Model 3. But I'll put up what he posted. He posted an invoice because apparently he gotten that service done already. So now they called around February last month, and the next like available service is in April. So it's about 4 to 6 weeks away. April 2nd is going to be my appointment date to handle that. I did also mention that my Rivian is kind of going to the right a little bit, so I'm gonna probably get my alignment checked out. I had my alignment done because when I got it out of from the factory, it's like they covered it. It was part of the warranty. They said that it was it came out of the factory that way. So hopefully they'll do it for free again. I mean, but I've gone off-roading twice already, so we'll see. Also, I've mentioned to them that I do have running boards installed, but it does not affect the lift points or the jack points or anything like that. But the person I was speaking to on the phone was just a call center, so he can't really say whether or not they're gonna do something about it or allow me to bring it in even with the running boards. But check in with the service rep as the service appointment gets closer. So hopefully I don't have to remove the running boards or they don't charge me for removing the running boards. We'll see. I mean, you know, I'm gonna do another video when we do that service, so stay tuned for that video, April. Also, I've been checking around the internets and a lot of upcoming software updates, some Gen 2 only, so kind of sad, but it's quite all right, and some that also will affect Gen 1 users. So I'm very excited about that. One of the things that's very interesting to me, even though it doesn't affect Gen 1 vehicles, is the upcoming hands-free highway ADAS, and it says in coming weeks. I think it's called Enhanced Highway Assistance, EHA. And so it's very similar to the current version of FSD. Well, not really FSD, but autopilot and FSD, where you don't have to keep your hands on the wheel. That's how I understood it. So you no longer have to like tag or tug or tap on the wheel or whatever, the computer will just let you not touch the wheel, the steering wheel, as long as you're paying attention. Now in the Gen 1, the camera is up here. I believe they're disabled, so maybe that's why it's not available in Gen 1. And also the cameras and computers are not as advanced as they are in Gen 2, so that's why Gen 1 is not going to be getting it. So luckily for me, I don't really care about those FSDs or ADAS and stuff because I rarely use it. But for those who are in a Gen 1 and you do like using that stuff, time to consider. I don't know. I mean, if it's really that important to you, then consider a Gen 2. There's some deals right now. So the next thing is tilt mirror in reverse. And from my understanding, Gen 1 owners will also get this feature. Now, this is not a big deal to me, although I'm so accustomed to it with my Tesla that when you put the vehicle in reverse, the side mirrors, like, they tilt down. It isn't that much necessary for Rivian because Rivian has the bird's eye view, which I love, and it's so helpful. And I don't have to worry about curb rash. But the other thing too is I don't have to worry about curb rash anyway because the meat on the tires are just really thick and they're just big. So you don't have to, you'll curb your tires, but you won't curb your wheels. So very excited to hear about that. I got a lot of links in the video description that point to some of the posts online that you could read more about it. So the next thing I want to talk about is something that I'm a little sad and upset about. Rivian. So if you haven't charged lately at a Rivian Adventure Network, the rates have astronomically increased. Right now here in San Bernardino, it is 68 cents per kilowatt hour. It used to be, I think, 44 or 46 cents. And I've been hearing or seeing posts online all over the place with Rivian Adventure Network rates going up. Joshua Tree also went up. Barstow also went up. But the one that impacts me the most is here in San Bernardino. But shout out to those who use my referral because we both got 6 months free charging at the Rivian Adventure Network. So if you are considering getting a Rivian, please use either my referral or someone else's referral because that way you would get 6 months free charging because the rates have gone up. Your other option is, you know, subscribe to Tesla's charging network. It's $12.99 plus tax per month, but you get the rates of Tesla owners and you could charge there. Only V3 250 and newer, and make sure you use the map to make sure that the charger you're headed to is compatible with Rivian. You also will need an adapter. I've done videos about adapters, so please go check that out as well. Now, you don't have to pay the subscription to use Tesla Superchargers, but it does bring down the rates. And even if you don't pay, I think one of the V4 chargers I usually go to, the rates are 57 cents per kilowatt hour for non-Tesla vehicles, and it's still cheaper than 68 cents. I mean, I don't know what the average price is now, but it's over 60 cents, which is, it kind of sucks, but I don't know. I mean, maybe Rivian's just trying to make more money. I mean, they need to be around. It's fine. But again, shout out to those who used my referral because this charging session right now is free. I'm going to show you some totals that I've done recently with the higher rates that I should have paid, but because again with the referrals I didn't pay for it. But man, it is up there. It's like Electrify America rates. The only good thing is Rivian chargers are a lot more reliable and consistent and available. So the next thing I want to talk about is Carvana has been sending me emails like, hey, are you still wanting to sell your Rivian R1T? Well, guess what? We have upped the price. We've increased the value of your truck. And I'm like, you've lowered it a few times since the last time I was there. And then now you increased it back to where it was before. I'm going to look for that video where I went to Carvana to check out the amount of this vehicle and compare it with the latest email that they've given me. So the 1 year anniversary for this truck is coming up. So that means 1 year review video. So stay tuned for that. I got some things I wanted to talk about, some likes, some dislikes. Yes, there are things that I dislike about this truck that continue to exist in the Gen 2. But I just wanted to share that with you all. But overall, it's been an amazing truck. And yeah, stay tuned for that video. 1 year coming up. Now, I've been driving a lot of the Cybertruck lately. I think just about 6,000 miles. And soon I'll be able to do a comparison video, Rivian R1T versus Tesla Cybertruck. So stay tuned for that. I already have stuff that I want to talk about. I think I have found the reason why I prefer the Rivian R1T over the Cybertruck. Just overall in general, I think I know the reason why. I'll be sharing that with you on a future video. I want to share with you all my friend Irvin, what he shared with me. So Irvin is from Irvlabs, and we hung out a few times, and he's like, dude, I got something to show you for your Rivian. And I'm like, a Rivian accessory? Yeah. Now, the thing about it is, Irvin is also a Rivian owner. He owns an R1S, and I'm gonna share with you some clips the last time we hung out. The dude is always picnic ready, so check this out.
This is like my adventure tunnel, right? Like, so everything in here is like picnic ready. So I got like, you know, I got a giant picnic blanket. I got those Nesso beach covers, and a rinse kit. And the rinse kit stays hot, dude. Like the water, it stays really warm because you're under the sun, but it's just adventure stuff.
That's awesome.
I'm picnic ready 24/7, man. Let's go. Let's go picnic, bro.
So I love what he done to his Rivian R1S. The color is also thumbs up with me. But yeah, so he sent out this product. So what he sent is the R1 CMS. At the time of this recording, I believe he's already into production. So what he sent me is a prototype. I'm unboxing it, checking things out, and I'm very excited. This thing is heavy. While talking with him about this product, it is made out of steel. He went with steel not only for its durability, but also to add the weight. He wanted the weight there. It goes onto the bottom center console area by your camp speaker. So if you need some organization, you gotta check out this product. All right, so this is the R1 CMS. And there are different pieces that you can get with it. It's fully modular. It has side panels. Now, this is a standard Molly panel design, but fully modular. You can have different sides. So like right now, the size that I have is this side. But you can also get sides like this shape where it's only half of this. So it just depends on what you want to use it for, but you're gonna see that this piece right here, this edge is curved. And while talking with him about the design of this, he found that when he was trying out the early prototypes, he kept hitting his leg here, and it was a sharp edge. So he was like, how do I improve the design? So he ended up just curving the edge so that when his leg hits this area or touches or brushes up against this area, it doesn't scratch him or anything. So again, he is a Rivian R1S owner, a Rivian owner. So the designs here are based on owning Rivian, an actual Rivian vehicle. It is made out of steel. And he wanted it heavy so that you can bring it around with you, and the steel is a little bit more durable. But yeah, got cup holders. This is really cool. You could put anything here, and this actually comes with another, is it a shelf or? But there are holes here that you can put one on top of each other, but I just chose not to put this guy here. But what I would normally put here are just tools like screwdrivers and these. So this, I ended up using T15 to screw things on and remove, but you could just throw stuff in there if you like. And I got the Rivian MIIR water bottle, limestone, because it's the best color out of all the Rivians. And Abby's Starbucks water bottle, but you could put that in there. Now again, this is just a prototype. He is in the process of actually manufacturing these out now. The finished version actually will have like a logo here. So these will have a plastic cover to prevent the bottles from being scratched. So that's the finished version. But yeah, if you notice here, you're gonna see what this is for right here. So there's actually a latch in the Rivian that this slides right in. All right, so check that out. Fits really well. And that's where I also put my Tesla Supercharger adapter and my digital PSI meter. Now, yeah, you can see it fits really nice. Yeah, there's plenty of room to get your camp speaker out whenever you need it. See? It's very nice. I like it. And it's steel, heavy. That way it's durable, and there's just weight to it so that when you are off-roading or doing your little adventure, it's not like bouncing around all over the place. There's also a lot of room to take your tall water bottles out. No problems at all. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and check out like the different configurations or different like pieces that we could add on to this. All right, there you go. So I installed the like smaller or half cut sides on that side and kept the other side. There's only 5 screws that hold up the sides, 2 here and 3 on this side right here. And you just remove that. I've also installed that other shelf. I don't know what it's called, but this. So now there's 2. But I do like the bigger, taller side. So that's what I'm going to put back on, and that's what I'm going to be using. So remember that piece up top that I mentioned earlier? Well, that's because it's there because it fits. There's like a little slat or slot up here, and it keeps it in place. So the little attention to detail is because he actually owns a Rivian and he sees these little things, so I can appreciate that in the design. So this is not a sponsored video. It's just a friend's product and I wanted to help him out, spread the word, share with you all. But yeah, my Rivian friends, what do you think? It's pretty dope. I'm very excited for the product launch. I believe he said it's going to be launching sometime in April. He is in the manufacturing process right now, getting things built. But yeah, I'll put all the information down below. He has a website, Irvlabs.com. You could also follow him on Instagram. What he does have out right now are accessories for Super 73 electric bikes. He has baskets for them, and they're dope. But Super 73, if you do want to sponsor content, send me a bike. But yeah, that's it for this video. Let me know what you think about the updates that I've shared with you all, the software updates, the little things, the upcoming videos. Let me know what you think about Irvlabs center console organizer. And yeah, go check it out when you get a chance. But that's pretty much about it. If you haven't checked out the Joshua Tree trip, woo, it was so much fun with San Gabriel Valley Rivian Club. Please go check it out, and I'll see you on the next one.